You know you're an air sign, right? My grandmother was an Aquarius when I was growing up, and I always thought that because the Aquarius was the water bearer, the star, that you guys were a water sign. And that's why I assumed that her and my Pisces sister always got along. In reality, Aquarius is an air sign. So welcome, Aquarius, fellow air sign. I feel like maybe somebody didn't know they were an air sign, so I needed to be clarified. Yes, you're air sign gang, but you are the water bearer. So, welcome to GypsyStarSeed. My name's Lindsay. Thank you for being here. Today we are going to do an embrace, efface, and erase spread for your March reading. I'm going to accompany it with a couple of oracle cards, a little bit of humor, and a lot of love. Please, really quickly, take a second to click that subscribe and like button just so that I can get these messages out there. And yeah, let's get into it. As my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give the Aquarius the message that isn't there. High is good today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'll tell you the same thing I told Taurus. There has been an Aquarius that, well, has done the opposite of sun love for quite some time. And I try to stay out of the Aquarius's energy. Real talk. But I've decided that I'm going to fight fire with love. So instead of not doing the readings, even though I was a little pain in the ass in Taurus's readings, I'm just going to give you guys extra love. Mainly because of the energies that I'm dealing with in my personal life are coming from these specific signs. And what I know to be true about battling any type of energy is if it is not met with love, even if it is not meant for you to feel love, it will only compile the energy more. So to any of those Aquariuses who may be going through it or maybe sending energy, know that I'm out here fighting everything that you're sending if it's not positive, okay? I'm not saying this is for all Aquariuses. So if it doesn't resonate, boo, that's not you. But if it does, just know that like there's people out here like me that are literally just like, send them all the love, send them all the love, send them all of my love. Take all of my energy today, I won't even do readings, and send them all of my love. Please heal them. Because when they're healed, they won't spend the time hurting others. Alright, let's get into it. What does Aquarius need to embrace today, please? You need to embrace the power of attraction. And that what you are dealing with in your life currently, Aquarius, is because of what you have chosen to think thoughts about others, about yourself, and then the focus of where you're going. So here's the wild thing about attraction. I like to call it the flaw of attraction. And it's actually what your reading is going to be called. Yeah, the flaw of attraction. And we're going to get into it right now, Aquarius, because here's the thing. As an air sign, you're really connected to the ethers, which means that you have an easier time manifesting things to your reality because you're closer. And some may disagree with that, but no, we're air signs. We automatically start here. So if we just raise ourselves a little bit more and conscious, we're going to connect very easily. So right now, what you're dealing with is you're thinking thoughts that are not good. Okay? Whether they're towards yourself or someone else, you're thinking them so solidly that you're now attracting those thoughts that you were pushing towards others to yourself. Now that's the flaw of attraction. Because the universe is like a 3-year-old. The universe doesn't know, okay, you're mommy in this sentence, right? The universe is baby, your baby. The universe, your baby, doesn't know that mommy doesn't want these bad things to happen to another person. The universe just knows that this is the constant vibration you're putting out. So by that constant vibration of that being put out, that's the only vibration you can get back. Now, if you're nowhere near this person, guess where that energy's going? Especially if you're someone that's like me. I always like to have that mem, be careful who you are to others in the 3D, because you never know who they have protecting them in the 5D. My ancestors, my guides, my oversoul, warriors. Like, they've been through this. They've done this lifetimes. We've planned this. This is a part of the mission. So when there is certain energy that gets sent to someone who's doing their soul work, whether it's you or you're sending the energy that's fucked up, if they're more powerful than you, all they gotta do, all their guides do is this, and that shit bounces off of them and hits you. It literally comes right back to you. It boomerangs back to your ass. Especially if the intent is to take someone out that's not doing a damn thing but living their own lives. So what do you need to embrace? You need to embrace the fact that everything you're putting out is coming back to you. I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know. But you got a 22 right here. She feels, she knows. You know what you need to do to change this, and you need to embrace that. What does Aquarius need to face? This is a really, really, like I said, I was dealing with some energies, and I thought about it, and I was like, I'm just going to do the readings, and if it doesn't resonate with people who are just not there, it's fine, just click out, because I'm reading very specific energies right now, and there are very specific energies that come to my page for very specific intent. Sometimes it's the only way to get the damn messages, all right? So what you need to face that everything you're going through right now is being sent to you from the uppers, okay? Whether you look at them as your angels, your guides, whether you look at it as God smiting you, however you want to look at it, what you're being sent, because it goes from 22, I'll knock my coffee over, to 33. It's from upstairs. And it literally, I'm hearing the flaw of attraction. No, baby, you cannot do that to people. You can't come down into this planet with a mission to raise the vibrations. You know, that's not everyone's mission. Some people's missions is to be shits, to be little shit sticks, because the rest of us awaken and we do what we need to do. So everyone has a place. They really do. It's your choice where your place is going to be. And I'm kind of getting that you're dealing with a lot of shit that you don't want to deal with because you fucking attracted it to yourself. The flaw of attraction. I can't stop saying that. The flaw of attraction for you guys. Every journey starts with a single step. All right, I'm hearing the first step starts with admitting, like you may be going through like addiction withdrawals, or you may have started like drinking or something like that to deal with what you're dealing with, and they want you to know that like this. I'm hearing rehab. Like, I don't know what's going on with you, Aquarius, but like I'm hearing rehab. Like, some of y'all might need to go to rehab. Like, straight up. Some of y'all might need to pack a fucking bag and go to rehab. What does Aquarius need to erase? Ooh, this is intense. Whatever. I got it. I can transmute this energy. I'm intense too. I work with dragons. What's up? Where my dragons at? Call my dragons in. Come transmute this fucking energy. Yeah. I always see this card as, I never watched the movie. It really reminds me of the flyer. But it was like Wizard of Oz, like back in like the 90s, maybe early 2000s. It was a long time ago. But it was like a Wizard of Oz movie, and that kind of reminds me of the flower. So for the flyer of it. So for whatever reason, this reminds me of the Wicked Witch from Wizard of Oz, like the green one that was always looking into the bowl to see what fucking whatever her name is, Dorothy, was doing, right? Yeah, it's something about you needing to really go and like there's like some sort of recovery, detoxification that needs to come through, whether it's detoxing from being on your phone, detoxing from a person, whatever the fuck it is, you need to do it. Because right now, you're not free from judgment. You're not free to love. You're judging everything, including yourself. There's no conscious connections in your life right now. Like you may be connected to people, but they're not conscious connections. They're connections that are trauma bonded. Like, you're trauma bonded right now. Whatever you're dealing with has a lot to do with trauma too. A lot to do with trauma. That's like, the trauma is coming through hard, and it's like you think that you're manifesting. Like, you really do think that you're making things happen. And one of my favorite tarot readers, I'm actually gonna do a little video for you guys and put all of their links in there so you can go and check them out. But she gets kind of hard, and I love her. The Ghetto Nun. Cockfrost, what's up? Shout out, girl. She's literally one of my favorite readers on fucking YouTube. Fucking love you. So anyway, she calls this shit DeVry magic, and that shit, all I'm gonna say is, like, whatever you think you're doing to hurt somebody, it's like, it's come back to you, like, tenfold, because whoever you're trying to fuck with Or if someone's trying to fuck with you, tenfold. Like, tenfold. The shit that's coming through is hard. Like, I'm getting the analogy I'm seeing is like a third grader who's got a sophomore brother in high school. But the third graders, you know, like, the fellow third graders don't know that that's who drops him off at school every day, kind of thing, right? Like, they stick together because they don't really have parents. So one day the little third grader is waiting to get picked up at school, and, you know, brother's late, and the kids start beating up the third grader, and the brother rolls up. Like, I'm seeing like a fucking sports car, you know, and like loud music rolls up and takes care of all of the third graders type of shit. Like, obviously it wouldn't be illegal type shit, but it's like they roll into some shit that's like they could just do this and handle it, and like you go flying, or whoever's fucking with you goes flying. Like, it's not even. The inner child card came out. Like, they're protecting the inner child for this so hard. Yeah, this is very specific. This is not going to be for all Aquariuses. Don't really care if y'all agree or resonate. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know if you've met me, but I don't. I'm just giving what the messages that I'm reading, and honestly, flaw of attraction. The flaw of attraction is really stopping a lot right now. You may be struggling with money too, because what you're putting out is an energy that only can give lack. Money and love are the same energy. They're the same energy. Absolutely. That's why when you give of yourself, the universe flows abundance to you so that you can keep doing that. The secret of this life is to give to another, to give love to another, not to take, not to make a fucking harem, I'm hearing harem of, like, people, like, trying to own people, trying to be a boss. Like, that's not what we're here to do. It's not. Contrast is enlightenment. In the absence of resistant thought, all things are possible. Trust yourself. Second guessing only occurs in the mind. Yeah, you're attracting everything you don't want because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. One can only disappoint if they've been given more power than the power given to self. So, like, you're looking outside of you, trying to make something happen. And if you're sending negative energy to somebody else, you're not strong enough energetically to not take that on. Because what you're doing is you're trying to manifest something, but you're sending energy negatively to somebody else over here. But you're trying to manifest something over here. So what's happening is there is a... it's like oil and water with your energy, and it doesn't mix. So what happens is it's just gonna go, and it's gonna sit there. So, like, you know how oil sits on water, right? It's like that, like, and it kind of just takes over. And I'm seeing like an oil spill in the ocean, where it just takes out everything good. So that it's literally that energy that you're spewing, that negativity that's being spewed out is stopping all manifestations, and it's fucking everything up. So I would figure that out. I would really get dialed in with why you care more about what someone else is doing and why they are the way they are and why they're living their life that way and why you're choosing to focus all your time on them instead of doing what you need to do so that you can become the person you want to become. All right? I am not sorry about this message. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm a double Libra, and my rising's a Leo. So the whole don't give a fuck, it goes hard. It goes really hard. But I love you guys, and I have faith that you'll figure it out as soon as you focus on yourself and not other people. Have a good day.